by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the points. And for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Adebayo finds Tucker. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Tries from 10. Collins grabs the miss. The pass to Herter. We're about 1 minute into the first. Clock at 6. It's Young on the wing. Capella with a screen on Lowry. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Young, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And here is Robinson following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Young passes to Collins. Screen by Capella. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Second free throw, no good. He'd have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Outside for Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got 6.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Young's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
And it seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Game.
1:21 left here in the first quarter. Now, here is Young. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Tucker.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Butler, here we go. And it's blocked. Now Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young against Lowry. Clock at 4. Young passes to Capella.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
Robinson misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Young looking it over. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Lowry. It'll count. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Now here's Butler over Reddish. And it's Butler missing. Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. There's the feed to Lowry. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Lowry for 3. Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young dishes to Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Robinson, that's good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Count that bucket. Young's got 5.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Lowry with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler deciding where to go with it. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Collins. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Herter, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Young against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Passes
half.
to Butler.
2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with the team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Now here's Williams. Here's Gallinari. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Williams against Lowry. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. With the drive. Jang. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo against Williams. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Williams passes to Hunter. He feeds it to Jang. And stolen by Dedmon.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Hero. Over Bogdanovich. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
16.
All right, David, thank you.
24.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Heat leading by 8. We've got Williams. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Oladipo finds Hero. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the steal. Hunter on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Oladipo. Driving the lane. Here's Strus. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Williams kicks to Zhang. Back to Williams. To the paint. And finished off by Jang.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams. Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, very much will realize it.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Jang. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three ball. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's just a three-point Heat lead.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Oladipo against Williams. Hero from long range. Good on the triple. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Chang with a screen on Oladipo. Williams dishes to Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami leading by 6. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Oladipo taking his time here. Up top, Hero. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Dedmon. Plays it up and banks it in. Dedmon's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Heat.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Over in the corner, Hero. Beyond the arc. No good that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. A three from Bogdanovich. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Oladipo against Gallinari. Oladipo goes in. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Heat with some changes. Here's Robinson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Young outside. Puts up a three. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 8 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Now here is Lowry. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Now Young. In the corner. Herder with it. And he drives in. The kick out to Young. Over Lowry. Wow, way off on that one.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Buries it from three-point range.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Young inside. Now recovering. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Young against Lowry. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 13. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Justin Robinson. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Herder. And stolen by Butler.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young passes to Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And a deep 3 from Young. Off target with the open look.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Reddish with the slam.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
Miami leading by 11. Lowry with the ball. Now the pass to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miami leading by 9. And here's Lowry. Now here is Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And Butler, here we go. And Capella sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Young against Adebayo. Inside and stolen by Butler. Ball's knocked loose. Leaps for it, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now here's Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Butler on the way. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Hawks with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. To end the cold streak. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And the bucket is good.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
There's Young with the 3. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. Left side, Mitchell. Outside, Conley. Fires the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Capella with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Clock is at 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. They get it again. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic down low. Collins defending. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Young. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Atlanta again missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. The kick out to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bogdanovic up top. off target from three-point range. On offense, here's Utah. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Capella, the pass to Collins. Screen by Capella. The three. Collins, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Conley goes in. Puts it up from 17. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Elbow shot on the way. And he knocks the jumper down.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Got it.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Utah leading. Conley with the ball. Collins with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Right side, Young. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Mitchell with the ball. Bogdanovich on him. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Young. Driving inside. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke from reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Collins. Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's an even 3-on-3 break. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Conley on the attack. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Reddish on the wing. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Young against Conley. And Young gets it to go. Young's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Reddish.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Young. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Reddish. Now Young. From deep. Buries it from 3. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
High post Young. He's got 10. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Driving to the basket, and Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. With the drive. Here's Whiteside. The shake. Crafty move. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Gay finds Clarkson. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Gay inside. He's against Gallinari. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And it's Atlanta's ball. trailing by 2. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. And here's Gallinari, defended by Gay. And Gallinari, here we go. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that tape.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and he drives in. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's a screen by Jang. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Count that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Clarkson attacking. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with the finish.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gallinari finds Williams. Here's Jang. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Excellent D there from Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Ingles passes to Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Williams up top. The kick to Hunter. Puts up a 3. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. And there's the rejection.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Conley against Young. 41 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Up and over Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
He buries it from 3.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Picked it.
Utah foul. Mike Conley. That's it, 4 personal foul. Team second. At the line for your
The
Hawks.
first one falls.
Cam Reddish. I count 2 shots.
The So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz up 7.
All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store.
Sit down. Get on your feet. Let's hear it right now.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Left side, Conley. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. To the middle. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Gobert finds Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Gobert up top. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's the 3. Capella with a rebound.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Capella screen on Conley. And Young, here we go. Collins outside. Bogdanovic on the wing. Collins a screen. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Cooks it in off the killer crossover.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Conley against Young. Reddish on the wing for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. Puts it up from the high post. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Young against Conley. Takes a step back. And Young, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert. And they're able to recover. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Conley goes in. Bogdanovic finds Conley. Gobert with it. Outside for Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Back Back to Young. Fires from deep. And it's Young again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
The second one drops. And that makes it a three-point lead. And so he's good on all three free throws. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
He's able to make it a two-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Capella, screen on Conley. Reddish. Three-pointer. Money. And that one brings him within one.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And here's Mitchell, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now Booker after the missed 3 from Cam Reddish. Booker the pass to Paul. Fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. Young outside. To the middle. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. And guarded by Capella. Booker the pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Down low. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovic as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Ayton kicks to Crawford, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so just over a minute and a half played. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. In the corner, it's Bridges. Takes it inside. Poked away. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now Young. Launches a 3.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Bogdanovic against Booker. And there's the drive, and Capella sends it down. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock from the baseline.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Young dishes to Reddish. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points so far.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
The kick out to Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone a paltry 0 of 6 from the field in what's been a very difficult start for them. Booker finds Paul. Bridges outside. He takes it in, and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Falls down. All guys, get on your feet. Who won the
Suns trail by 8. Ball outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Young pass to Reddish. Young outside, drives to the hoop. Capella kicks to Reddish. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Back to Booker. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
The kick out to Crowder. On the wing, Booker for 3. And no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta. They're up by 6.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now Bogdanovich, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Young from outside. That shot no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Booker in the post. He's against Young. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young drives in. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Reddish. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Reddish has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. Suns trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Reddish with the ball. He's against Bridges. Young's shot is off. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Now, here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton, and Capella sends it back. They recover it. And it's Paul missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Collins finds Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
Young in the corner.
2 minutes.
Hawks passing it around. The pass to Reddish. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Young drives in. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the dish to Bridges. And good that time. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
On its way from Young for 2. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Booker looking around. He dishes it to Crowder. Driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Nice job by Crowder. More of a shooter than a ball handler. Surprising the D that time.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And both free throws good from Crowder. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Williams against Paul. Pass to Herter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul outside. Launches it. And the Suns miss again. Hunter, a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team. You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Outside Williams, driving inside. Jang finds Williams. From deep, sinks the triple. Williams has got 5.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Payne passes to Shamet. Saric outside. Over Gallinari. Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Herter. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 4. Shamet with it. Williams picks him up. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jang with the screen for Williams. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Herter. On deep. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. trailing by 4.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5, and he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Shifty with the dribble, Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Passes it to Shamet. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns trail by 4. Payne in the post. He's against Williams. And Jaric kicks to Payne. The feed to McGee. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter for 3. No good that time. Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Jaric. And it's good. 2 points.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Here he goes. Out left to the wing. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. 6 to shoot. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Johnson dishes to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. Jaric finds Johnson. Back to Jaric. Payne looking around. McGee trying to break free. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gallinari with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hunter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at...
All right, look who's coming up to the board. Come on, get loud.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Suns trail by 6. Paul outside. And the pass to Bridges. The drive by Booker. 3-pointer, Crowder, good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Ball against Young. Going inside. That one falls. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul surveying the floor. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. The Hawks leading by 5. Bogdanovich goes in. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Collins finds Capella. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Outside Collins. Over Booker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Crowder dishes to Paul. Booker outside. Tries again. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, man showing some terrific range. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Back to Bridges. Crowder against Collins. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Capella with a screen on Crowder. And finish off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. A 3. No good on that one.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Young outside. He kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. And that one hits back iron.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Ayton a screen on Young. On the wing, Bridges. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Pocket 6. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. From the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Phoenix calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Lowry. And there's the drive. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins left side. Releases from the wing and drills it.
So you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Lowry, good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Young with it. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. On the take. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Reddish. Into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
I like it when Cam Reddish decides on pick and rolls to attack. He's coming right at you.
And here's Lowry from the arc. He can't hit that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Bogdanovich down low, working on Robinson. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Lowry outside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Hawks leading. Now Young. Driving in, and that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. Back to Young. This one for 3.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Butler passes to Lowry. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Young against Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Butler. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Capella, screen on Lowry. And that one's good. Young's got 6 points. Miami trailing. 1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Robinson. Pure from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Stolen by Lowry. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young on the attack. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for the Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach from Miami?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Young finds Capella. Now here's Young, stolen by Lowry. And here's Robinson. 6 points for him. The 3-pointer off the mark. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. 4-3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat dancers. All right, fans, that is your Miami Heat dancers.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. He's got 10. To the inside, Collins. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Young against Lowry. Going inside. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. All alone on the break. Here's Lowry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Drills it from deep. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Here's Butler. Outside Tucker. Launches it. Atlanta with a rebound. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Lowry outside. Here he goes. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Young against Lowry. Young can't hit.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young.
Trey Young.
Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Lowry. He's got 11. Pass to Robinson. The 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Young with it. Picked up by Tucker. And Young, here we go. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Takes it inside. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Kicks it out to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And here's Lowry from the arc. So we conclude the first half. It's the Heat. They're up 7. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
On the court for the Hawks. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. And it's Williams in at the 1. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Williams against Oladipo. Good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. On the attack, Hero.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
First free throw is good.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
Williams passes to Hunter. Pass to Dieng. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Miami ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. There's the triple. Hunter with the rebound. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. If he really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Jang. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Oladipo with the ball. He's against Jang. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oladipo against Williams. Clock at 6. Oladipo knocks it loose.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Hawks on D. Hero outside. Drives to the hoop.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Williams against Oladipo. Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Hero for 3. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Hunter, good.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Williams against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the Hawks with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. So for the Hawks, Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat answer.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson finds Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich up top. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the tray. He's got 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 1.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat out in front, up 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Young. And he commits the intentional foul.
Trae Young. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Back to Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And so it's Atlanta with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Young against Lowry. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. 5 on the clock. Young finds Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
For 3, Lowry knocks down the long J. And the Heat lead by 1.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Collins outside. Back to Young. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Lowry outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Now here's Young. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Pass to Butler. Tucker with a screen. The drive by Butler. Hangs in the air. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Reddish from behind the arc. And Tucker pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Driving to the basket. Here's Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the final quarter. Lowry outside. Adebayo, a screen on Young. It's Lowry with a drive.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
Pass to Young. Here's Reddish. Capella, screen on Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Here's Capella. And it's good.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Now at the line, Kyle Lowry.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to the W. And this was an emotional.
alongside some great rebounds.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Capella. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
And here's Young. Dishes to Capella. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert against Capella. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Driving in, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively. Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And a deep 3 from Young. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all day. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here is Young, and he drives in. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Conley against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Driving to the basket. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Gobert following the bucket by the Hawks. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. the dish to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovich. For three, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Young. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It's stolen by Reddish. On its way from Young for 2. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down. We do it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good on the 3. Here's Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. The 3-pointer is right on target. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Trae Young.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Utah has possession after the basket by Atlanta. And it's Conley penetrating. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Fires top of the key. Rebound Atlanta.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here is Conley following the 3-pointer from Cam Reddish. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Ingles with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Ooh, Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Williams with the drive. Pass to Herder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. Oni passes to Ingles. Whiteside inside. He's against Chang. 5 to shoot. Back to Whiteside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Hawks trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Here's Chang. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now, this is a guy who was 63% from the free throw line his first year. Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Up and in on the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Chang with the screen for Gallinari. Pass to Herder. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Gay passes to Whiteside, and the rejection by Chang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gordon Zhang does on the defensive end.
And so it's Utah. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the 1. Here's Williams after the basket by Utah. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Williams' shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Lays it up off the glass. Oni's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clarkson finds Gay. Here's Oni. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Misses the baby hook. On the wing, Williams. Oni's going up for the alley-oop here. Chang, the pass to Williams. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Well, sweet Lou with the jumper. That's sweet, too.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Here's Oni. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Williams. Out to the wing. Gallinari is screened. Herder passes to Gallinari. Ingles with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left in the third. Oni passes to Whiteside. Takes it inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Williams. Count it. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Right side, Williams. And there's the pass to Chang. From deep, Gallinari doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the inside, Gay. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Williams with the drive. In the corner, it's Hunter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Clarkson on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Whiteside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Gay outside. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have value.
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
4-3.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in its small forward. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Young outside. Makes it off the glass.
A sneaky score
in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell left side. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 17. Capella, the pass to Young. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. And it's Conley penetrating. Driving the lane. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one's not going to go.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Left block shot on the way. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Collins. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich with the screen. Here's Mitchell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Young with the ball. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. O'Neal passes to Conley.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Up top, Gobert. Capella covering. For 3, Mitchell. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Reddish's shot is good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Conley into the lane. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Over Reddish. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 11. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Capella sends a screen for Young to the left wing. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
A nice shot by Young.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Here's Conley. So he see the Jazz get the win here. Some good, David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, offensively, that's Capella. He works to get as close to the rim as possible.
That free throw misses.
Line for the Hawks. Clint Capella at the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. Ball against Young. Right side, Paul. Ayton in the high post. Booker, the pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Stripped away. And a deep 3 from Young. And Ayton pulls it down.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Crowder, and stolen by Herder. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Back to Capella. Capella, screen on Ayton. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
The first free throw is good.
Jay Crowder at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Young. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reddish. Back to Collins. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Now here's Paul. And the three-pointer goes.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Young. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Paul from the arc. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. And here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Young. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Reddish on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish, capable of throwing it down.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins with the rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Reddish on the wing. Collins a screen. And that misses. That would have put him up.
John Collins. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line,
that free throw good from Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
And Young, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Paul. Nails it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6 points.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
And so the first quarter is in the book. Suns ahead, leading by 6.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Reddish to the paint. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Young against Paul. Capella. It's good on the putback.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Pass to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Outside Booker, out to Bridges. There's the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
There's Young with the 3. Fires in the triple. Young's got 5 now.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And Ayton gets it to go.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Collins outside. Crowder with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. There's a screen by Jang. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's Nader. Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Payne against Wright. Payne pass to Crowder. From 20 feet. Yes, on the jumper. Crowder's got 9.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Wright attacking. Ooh, McGee with the block. Wright outside, beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
We've got Campaign. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Abdel Nader, and it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Pass to Nader, 3-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Outside, Williams. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. The three is up. Hauled in by McGee. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's the Wawu Cabarro. Money from 17 feet out.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Left side Johnson. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cam Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Gallinari. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Nader, pass to Johnson. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Team foul. That's a jump ball.
It's stolen by Wright. It's stolen by Johnson. Back to Nader. McGee with it. Banked it in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 14.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Payne against Wright. Blocked. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Wright's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
It's stolen by Wright.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless. That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Payne against Young. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Nader. Launches a 3. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 5 now.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Right side Payne. Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. Over Herter. No good. A bit long that time.
Phoenix foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. With the drive. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Young's there. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And here's Paul. Going inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Reddish. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Ayton. And it's rejected.
When you watch Kevin Herder, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And the Hawks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Now Young. Outside Herder. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. From deep. Drains the triple. Herder's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Paul passes to Crowder. Young against Paul. Bridges outside. They swipe it. Here's Reddish driving inside, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
The other thing we've seen from them tonight is how they've been able to get to the line consistently and convert. Big points from the charity stripe for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thank you for that, Allie. Paul passes to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 9.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Capella screen on Paul, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Herder. Ooh, Ayton with the block. To the right side. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Oh, sweet move. Ball stolen.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Capella screen on Paul. Here's Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Young, here we go. Can't cash it in from close range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Booker. Stolen by Capella.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Sinks it from distance.
Pretty much any type of jumper, Kevin Huerter is proficient at it. That time with the stop and pop.
Paul against Young. Paul with the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Collins a screen. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Now Crowder. Collins defending. Clock at 6. Aiden, no good. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. It's Huerter on the wing. Off target with the 3. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Aiden. Shoots over Collins. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
DeAndre Ayton.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Young attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Outside Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.